Hey Andrew, what's going on? This is all new to me, so sorry if I look confused. There we go. Let's make it look pretty back here. All right. We're just gonna do what I can do until my kid wakes up from their nap. Yes, so I guess I can. I've been going through that Friends stuff, so that's what I'm currently working on mostly. But I got a couple eBay orders I gotta get out too. I can show you. And yeah. A couple of you guys suggested I start doing some lives, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Card game. Okay. Of course, it's like the first of the month, so I have to like make a new sheet and all that stuff. Plush Neopets. $30.23. Oh, there's lyrics on this one. I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound. That's where I get all the music for my videos. And I was reading everything to see if like they'd get mad if I used it on live, and I didn't see anything, so I think we're in the clear. I don't know if I want singing on it though. Wow, my beard, I need a shave. All right, let's close out May. I picked these up a long time ago, so this one's the only one that was open. It's Warhammer card game. I got 3 other sealed ones. I thought the sealed ones would have gone first, but no. Yeah, of course, you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. Flying by the seat of my pants here. If this is semi-successful, like I didn't want to advertise it before diving into one, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna make mistakes and things like that. So this is kind of like a dry run. But if this goes well, this might become like a regular Thursday thing. Hey, Hooky Bricks. Welcome to me figuring this out. I don't like that this is just flopping around in here. Are you guys working on anything today? My kid just went down for his nap. So this is like my hour and a half to 2 hour window during the day that I actually have to work. And then I do everything else at night pretty much. One package done. Somebody bought some Neopets. Blue-maroo. Blue-maroo. Sure, I know nothing about Neopets. This is okay. This looks right. Yep, those two. This person spent $19 on these three. That's wild to me. I actually need to refund them a little bit of money because they paid twice on shipping. Hey, 4 ounces. Yeah, you know, I have it. Oh wait, what did you say somewhere else? In the description of your video. Can I edit the description of a live video? I don't want to ruin this. That is a great idea. I should figure out how to do that on the next one. Let's see if this does it. I should put my Bricklink store too, right? Doing some cooking. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Visit store. Let's grab a... Okay. The video should now have those in the description. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay. Do2 Bricks. Which one? Probably not. I probably haven't watched it yet, to be honest. Oh, did I write down? Shoot. Man, I went through a kick where like all I wanted every day was bratwurst and sauerkraut. That was all I wanted. For like a week straight. I couldn't get enough of it. Weirdest thing. Hey, Bober. Out of D15, we've got... So you guys haven't seen this video yet. Got this buildable Chewbacca. It didn't have all its parts, and it didn't seem worth parting out to me. Tell me if I'm wrong, obviously, but somebody paid $15 for an incomplete one. I'm gonna take it apart a little bit so I can fit it in a smaller box. That should fit in one of these. What's up, Brick, outside the box? Welcome to my life. I forget where I put the tape all the time. Hey, thanks, man. Frederick, thanks. That's so good to hear. I used to be really good about putting cards in all my boxes and packages. So people would like find me. And I've been really bad about it lately. So I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. Hey now, Andrew. Hey now. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Dude, Frederick, that makes me feel so cool. Even when Hooky Bricks and Andrew, and I don't think Brace Bricks. Oh, hey, Cyber Queso, I didn't see you come on. Like, those guys are like, they comment on like every video. So in my mind, I'm like, 3 people watch all the time. But that's just not the case. Like, when you're here in this room, you kind of feel like you're shouting into the void a little bit. So to hear feedback like that is super cool. I need to figure out, I need to stop standing up when I'm this close to the camera, apparently. $4.88. If you guys are sellers in the US, you might not know, big changes to the post office are coming. Like, first class packages aren't going to exist anymore. There's going to be like one called like Ground Advantage, something like that. And price should come down a little bit for lighter stuff, and then rules for priority mail are changing. I still have to look all into it. I didn't print that one. This is a recipe for mistakes, trying to talk, read comments, and print labels at the same time. You're gonna have to be super careful. All right, I gotta make my June spreadsheet. Gosh, I can't believe it's June. June. I do not have it set up on Breaklink to ship to Europe yet. Sorry. Let me write that down. Figuring out shipping on Breaklink is a pain in the A. Are you allowed to say stuff like that on live stream? I don't know. It's a pain in the butt. Shipping to Europe, Breaklink. And that's mostly why I haven't done it so far, because it's a pain in the butt to figure out what is what on Breaklink. And I just said it's all going to change for the US here soon anyway, so maybe I just need to wait the 15 days and, or July 15th I think is the change. So maybe I just should wait, because it's all going to have to change again anyway. I think that's probably my #1 complaint about Breaklink is the lack of intuitiveness. I mean, I don't blame you. $51.35. $798.205. Where the heck did it just go? Hold on. Google Sheets is being weird. What is happening? Okay, that was super weird. $312.125. I guess in some sense I understand. I make sure I'm not missing anybody. I took German in school. I probably could not hold a conversation with you, but that's just an interesting tidbit about me. I've always wanted to visit Germany though. 256 minus 1. Like, it looks absolutely beautiful. The people, I've been to like Norway and Finland, and it's like those kind of people are my kind of people. Like, what's your best German phrase? Wie alt bist du? That's probably the most accurate one I could say. Oh, I'm like put on the spot. Like, what can I think of? Okay, I don't want ones with lyrics. It's distracting. Hey, I'll take the perfect from the speaker, so that's good. What was I saying? Oh, I've been to like Norway and Finland, and those kind of people are like, it's mind your own business until you don't have to. Like, that sounds like so cranky to say, but why is there more singing? I just love their attitude towards social interaction. Bavarian. That's so cool that like via YouTube I'm connecting with all these awesome people. Okay, you guys remember these? Boom. Last one. We made a lot of money on these DVDs. This one went for $47 plus shipping. That was probably my best buy of the summer so far. Do you plan on sorting out your bulk and getting it up on BrickLink? Yes. Yes. Also, I need to refill my drawers because I've been accessing it for personal builds and for restoring sets, so a little bit of both. Actually, yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday was a no good day. It was a very frustrating day, but part of that frustration was Chicago is having a huge influx of like refugees and migrants coming in, and I saw this message of like, we need kids clothes and things like that. And I was like, oh, I've got Lego coming in faster than I can process it. Let me do some good with this stuff. And he sent them an email, said, I got a bunch of Lego. Will the kids play with it? And they said, yeah. What have you done now? Don't touch that button. Can you guys not hear me? The Cubs had a game, so I fought through that traffic to get to this church where they were collecting stuff. Finally managed to get there. It took an hour, what a drive that should have taken 15 minutes. And nobody was there to accept the Lego bins. So I even try to just get rid of this stuff, and I can't even just get rid of it. Man, a lot of Europe today. This is great. Are you trying to have a mostly minifig store? Initially, yes. That's I don't think it's any secret that is a easy money maker, and they're the fastest to process. So that is the majority of what my store is currently. But all this, let's see, what can you see? Just these right here are minifigures. All this is becoming parts. I got more over here, parts. So the parts stuff is growing. I think one of my biggest issues getting this going full-fledged is I have to make money in the meantime because we got bills we got to pay. So I end up not dedicating as much time to parting stuff out as I would like. But we're getting there. We're getting there to where it's becoming more frequent that I'm able to do that. Look at that, friends making friends. Sales volume does not rise proportional with number of parts in the store. Yeah, you know, that's a lesson I kind of learned from doing eBay, is like, just because you have a ton of listings doesn't mean stuff is going to sell. You have to post desirable stuff. Actually, like Brace Bricks and I on my last video, he was saying he had parted out those 4+ ATST sets, and he says some of that stuff just hasn't moved. And I said, it wasn't a very popular set, so maybe that's just never going to sell. You know, it's, the parts just aren't desirable. So if you can have some kind of threshold for you of like a sell-through rate, like when you look up a part on BrickLeak, you can see how many are for sale and how many have sold. If there's like 5 sold and 200 for sale, it's like, it's not worth your time to even post the part. That's my opinion. Verbatim DVDs. I don't know if I have a box for that. These are my Imperials here, and this is Imperials that I gotta get up and out, along with some other clones and Republic troopers. The clones is the priority right now, and these keep falling over, so I gotta figure out how to make it not fall over. But yeah, short answer, yes, I will still be collecting Imperials. Yes, Modi 101, that is absolutely still true. You know, it's something that you personally have to find a balance for, I think. I don't think there's a blanket statement that can be made. There's definitely been times, I have a $5 threshold on my BrickLink that I want people to meet before I ship something out. And there's definitely times you can just tell they were after something specific that was like $3, and then they bought a couple other random things just to fill out the gap. So it is nice having that around, I will say. I think, who said it? Hooky Bricks. Yeah, just a couple comments back. So it all depends on what your storage situation is like. If you're operating out of a collection of these that you store under your bed or whatever, you probably don't want a bunch of random parts. If you're like me and you have a little more space, you have a little more leeway. And then if you're like, who's that guy on TikTok? The Lego Barn, where he's just got rows and rows and rows. Go for it. He showed he had a video the other day with the little black Technic pins, and he had a massive bin just full of them. You know, because that's one of those parts that not a lot of people are going to pick up. D's Bricks, not the Lego Barn. D's Bricks is his username. Plus side of doing this, packing while talking to you guys is a lot more fun. Downside is I probably would have been done with this by now and already onto something else. Josh asks, how would you sell bulk Lego? By the pound or by bigger lots? I know the overwhelming opinion from other people in this chat will be create bigger lots of like kind of pieces. Let's list those. I, on the other hand, I have a standing listing by weight that I'll just dump stuff into that's like not worth it to me to list, or there's just a ton of it, or I gotta get on to the next one. I just have a bin in my closet that all goes into, and I just have a standing listing on eBay, a pound for this much, and then if they get more than 1 pound they get a little discount, and it keeps going like that. And you know, am I maximizing my profits? No. Is it getting stuff out of here so I can bring new stuff in faster? Absolutely. I think Andrew would tell you, if he's still on here, that he has the most luck, like, this is probably a bad example, but like 200 white 1x2s, $6 or whatever, and then people buy from him that way. And that's a legit way of doing things. Wow, I seriously did not measure that correctly. Let's see how bad that is. Okay. Whew, if that had been going to California, we would have been in trouble. Man, I like hip-hop music, but I don't like when the rap overpowers the beat. Okay, last one to pack today, and then we can look at some Lego stuff. Blu-ray discs. The 20-pack. How did I say I was going to ship this? Priority mail. You have a 1 million parts store. Lost my box cutter. There it is. I got a Breakling quarter one time where they had used like a, they used the old, they used like an old Lego bag and resealed it. I was like, that is smart. That is really, really smart. I imagine they had some kind of device that melts the plastic or something. Like, so is Lego your full-time, like, do you do anything else for work, Pookie Break? Wow, we got a Belgium in here. Wow. I need to just go to Europe and hang out with you guys. I would have somebody to meet traveling all across Europe. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let me rephrase that. What do I want to do and what do I need to do? We're gonna sort some red. I'll work on building this set tonight. I am currently working on set 41068. It's a frozen castle from all that friend stuff I bought. That's what's sitting right here. That's Andrew, you are probably right. Everybody's still at work or school here in the US. Gavin asked, what are your short-term goals for the month of June for your eBay/BreakLink store? Good question. I guess today is the 1st, so I should make some goals. So it is garage sale season, so I'm going to be doing fewer thrift stores throughout the week and more thrift stores on the weekends. Or not thrift stores, garage sales on the weekends. And I'll have pretty much a whole garage sale video coming out soon, guys. So that'll be cool. I want to, what do I want to do? Well, this is one of them. Do more lives. We actually had a huge leap in watch hours after that last video where I talked about it. It was like, we jumped up like 200 hours in a week. And I was previously only doing 75 a week. And I think what happened was I didn't take into account people watching old videos. I think that gave me a huge boost. You know, people discover a new video and they go back and watch old ones, which I greatly appreciate. I have 6 sets I need to part out, and my reward for doing that is to build this. It is used, but it looks like the figures are in there. And I've wanted to build this for a while. And I said, you're not allowed to build it until you accomplish something. So my accomplishment will be parting out those 5. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be parting out those 6. And my reward will be putting that together. What else? Oh, you like the what sold videos. Interesting. Not a lot of people, or I guess that's not true. I guess a lot of people do watch those. I think a lot of people's favorite are the hunting videos. But you're right, a lot of people do watch those packing videos. And I think they like seeing, you know, people can buy stuff all day in videos and be like, this sells for $200 or whatever, but like the satisfaction of actually seeing something sell, like, lends some credence and reality to it all. So maybe that's why people watch it. I like making, that wasn't your question though. I like making the packing videos though, because it's like guaranteed content. Like there's no disappointment really, especially if I do it on a Monday, because it's just packing up everything that sold over the weekend. But for example, I was out and about yesterday thinking I was going to be making a video, and just wasn't finding anything, which is just frustrating. And I'm like, well, instead of being at home working on things that I should be working on, I have now wasted my day walking through thrift stores that don't have diddly squat, and I don't get a video out of it. I mean, I could make a video out of it, but why? You know, that's my opinion. So I think my favorite kind of video to make is the packing videos. Oh, we got 10 watchers up in here. That's great. You know, it's really interesting on TikTok. When I post a video, tons of interaction. Like people are all up on it. But when I try to do a live on TikTok, it's not nearly this level of engagement. Just the culture of YouTube and TikTok can be very different. Did I not bring my water in here? I need to hydrate. Where is my water? Oh, it's truly not in here. I'll be right back. Anthony's just lurking. Lurking in the shadows. Busiest month this year. I can tell you exactly what that is after I do these numbers. It looks like it's probably April. 49.33.70. Guys, I gotta get my spending under control. I'm having fantastic months, and I'm still not hitting my sales goals because I spend so much money. Didn't pull anything from TikTok. Let's see, fees. Spent $900 on shipping last month. Last month being May. $1180.77. Dude. You are not lying. What's really frustrating... Oh, yeah. The Disney Castle sold a while back. I didn't have that for very long at all. I forget what I was just about to say. Somebody said something about shipping. I hope that's something that gets better with the post office updates coming up. $1,180 was how much I spent last month procuring new goods. That's too much. That's too much. That is my third most so far this year. Too much. Although it is much more under control than April's. Much more under control than April's. So I'm learning. Yeah, Josh, I'm even tempted to like shut off my eBay store and just take that time to clean out inventory until somebody posts a video saying, here's what you need to do. And just clean out my store and get rid of stuff that's been sitting around for forever. Because that's something I need to do anyway. That's not Lego, that's K'NEX. Come on now. Yeah, I just think people aren't spending as much money as they were like last year. And my spending habits for procuring inventory, I haven't adjusted them yet. Like, I'm still mentally operating on what people were spending last year. And I know that that's just something I need to continue to get better at. That's not Lego. Get out of here. Come on. Sir Saber says, how often do you send offers to eBay buyers? When do you know is the best point to do that? I do it fairly regularly, and I tend to ramp it up towards the end of the month. Mostly because I realize I spend too much money, and I'm like, crap, I gotta make some money back. Or if I'm having like a slow week, always in the middle of the month, I'll have like this really slow week, and then like I'll start sending out offers just to like get some money flowing. I would say, how often do I actually do it? Probably once a week, I would say. I don't feel great that being my answer. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. It's like, if something sells for $50, And I send out an offer for 40 just because I'm being impatient, and I'm into the dang thing for like $5. Like, that's not really a loss to me, you know? It's like I still made a bunch of money. So why not make the faster money? These are conversations I constantly have with myself. My favorite type of Lego to build is, I don't collect it. I love collecting the Star Wars stuff, but my favorite type is to build is the castle stuff. I think the castle system is some of the just best stuff Lego has to offer. I don't often use the end item sell similar. I know some people have some success with that. I don't often do it. Don't have a really reason why I don't. Does Dynamite sell on Bricklink? I don't think I have any posted, and I'm getting quite a few built up. I would feel like that's a very common part that people aren't really seeking out. Ooh, lots of itty bitty red pieces. It's always about this point where I'm like, just throw it all in the bin. But I need to be disciplined. I have never seen this piece before. It's a tall 1x red with just a hole in it. Let me see if I can. Never seen that before. It's hollow. The red piece is from the Lego movie? I think my thought process, Andrew, is not to put down what you're doing. I never want it to sound like that. My thought process is just post new stuff and let it sit. It's the Craggle tip. Oh, you learn something new every day. But I suppose I'm constantly thinking in terms of energy output, like what do I have time for versus, I don't know, I guess I could be on my phone while I'm watching my kid and like sending out offers and delisting and relisting things. I could do that. That is true. I'm not going to argue that. Don't you just love it when I sound like I'm getting ready to take a strong stance at something, and then I'm like, well, you know what? You're actually right. Makes me sound so wishy-washy. But I'm just being reflective. That's all. See, I watched something recently that's like, unless you change the photos, again, this is like just people, who knows if this is true, that unless you change the photos, it doesn't really like, it still reads it as basically the same thing, and it's like, oh, that didn't sell last time, why would it sell this time? But if you're having success with it, obviously there's something to it. So I don't want to discount that. Maybe I should try it rather than espousing opinions that I've heard. What agriculture? You mean architecture sets? Do I have? I had a big bin, but I sold it. Or no, I sold the Empire States Building. I have a big bin on display currently, fitting for all you Englishmen watching right now. It's on display in my living room. I have a San Francisco for sale, brand new, if you're looking to buy something. But I think that's all the architecture I have currently. Something I want to do, a project that I want to do when I have time for it, is do like Star Wars architecture sets, like a Coruscant skyline or something. I think would be super, super cool. I really want to do that, put that together. I'm sure somebody's tried it already. But I would love to do my own spin on it. So that's got to go down below, down below. It's got to go bottom drawer, bottom drawer, bottom drawer. Let's grab these. Where do these go? Right there. Was it us that was having the conversation about the Statue of Liberty ones? I forget who I was having a conversation with, but we were like, you know, it was probably, shoot. It was probably Gen X Bricks. I was talking to them about that. We were talking about how, like, it's a tourist location, so Lego's gonna keep stocking that area, and how the so maybe it was you and I who had this conversation. Yeah, okay. But in a similar vein, Gen X and I were talking about the Lord of the Rings set, the Rivendell set, and how that's probably one that won't really go away per se, because for so many people it's going to be a trophy set. So they know it's a high price tag, and they're going to give people time to get it. That's what we think is going to happen. Goes there. Whoa. Did you buy them at full retail? Is that why you're not wanting to sell them? That's probably about what they're worth, yeah. So you'd be probably losing money after fees and stuff. That's a bummer. Do I have any questions? I'm sure I've got a billion questions. I have been to a couple bricks and minifig stores. I was actually at one yesterday, like an hour from here. I was actually trying to sell off just a bin of Lego, and he didn't even want it because he's like, I got so much right now, man, that I don't even want to spend the money on it. I was like, dang it. But we were talking about how there's none in the Chicagoland area, and because it's so dang expensive here that nobody's ever going to open one. The profit margins are not there. Any tips for sorting faster when you're parting out a set? My mother-in-law was here a couple weeks ago, and she was actually helping me, and together we discovered some ways to make it go faster, but it's still such a time-consuming process that I feel like we're missing something. Also, get yourself a mother-in-law that likes you helping sort Lego. It's awesome. That goes down below, that goes down below, down below, down below. Yeah, I am having to mix stuff. I don't like that I'm mixing stuff, but I would have to quadruple what I have now. And that's even underestimating. I would have to have 100 times more than what I have now to not be mixing. It's just a reality. Just a reality. Two messages on eBay. Oh, just advertising. Oh, I have a question. Actually, I have a legit question. So, far more often than I would like, somebody will buy something from me on Bricklink, and it'll tell them to wait for an invoice, and I have to send an invoice. Do I have and it doesn't happen all the time. Do I have a setting somewhere wrong that it isn't like populating what needs to be populated for me to not send an invoice, have to send an invoice? Like, I would love for that just to be freaking automated so I don't have to invoice people. And I would say once every 3 or 4 orders it happens. So is it something I'm doing wrong, or is it just a Bricklink oddity? Instant checkout. See, I thought I had that on because other people are doing instant checkout. Let me see. I gotta find where that even is. Payments. Let me sit down, see if I can figure this out. Okay, me reading all of this is going to not be an exciting live video, but at least I know where I need to read. I guess I just don't know. Want to pay via PayPal. See, this is just one of those messy things that shouldn't be a thing. Like, Bricklink should have this figured out. All right, I'll figure it out off live because this is going to be boring to watch me do, but Bricklink is old school. Yeah, that's putting it politely. Do you sell on other platforms? Either Andrew or any of you. Do any of you sell on other platforms like Brick Owl or anything like that? Okay, maybe that's what's going on. What Brick Outside the Box said, when a catalog item doesn't have a weight and or possibly measurement, Bricklink forces an invoice. Because it happened, what did this person buy? I'm waiting on this person to pay right now. Yeah, all they bought was a used Millhouse so much crap in the way. That's all they bought. Like, I shouldn't have to invoice for that. You know what I mean? But if there's not information input on the website, then I guess Bricklink doesn't know how to charge. There is a checkbox in your store inventory called Instant Checkout Unavailable. And I want to check that box. Oh, I mean, it's not that big of an issue right now, I suppose, but you know, if I get built up to the point where I get, you know, 20 to 30 orders a day, like, I don't want to have to send 15 invoices is what I'm worried about. Interesting. Okay. Well, at least now I know, right? Huh. Man, I never would have learned all this if Andrew hadn't asked me if I hadn't had any questions. Thanks, Aaron. I like making the videos, so I'm glad you guys like watching them. Aaron, if you're comfortable sharing where you're from, we've discovered most everybody watching right now is from Europe. Are you also European? But do not feel obligated to share if you do not want to share. Bricks on the Dollar. I haven't checked them out yet. Let me write that down. I do need to be better about educating myself. Connecticut. Hanover Park, Illinois. We're neighbors. What was I writing down? Bricks on the Dollar. Stationery store. This dang city has so much used Lego. It is not a competition between you and me, man. No hard feelings at all. Just stay away from my stores. Kidding. Oh, hold on, guys. My kid might be waking up. I think I heard him. If I hear him, I'm gonna cut the feed and go take care of him. He has been asleep about 2 hours, so that makes sense. Yeah, he's awake. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're definitely going to do this again. I got family in town next week, so not going to do this next week, but we'll do it the week after. Because this was super fun, and I feel like we all got to learn from each other and just hang out. Take care of yourself, everybody. See you next time. And happy building. Go find some cool stuff.